Greetings, everyone, and welcome to our 30-day challenge, chanting to honor the obstacle removing archetype inside of us as well as outside of us and in the world at large. And it even expands beyond this world of ours, beyond our galaxy, and into various galaxies of Ganesha. So Ganesha is a divine being who gives us the blessings of success, no matter where we are, no matter what we're doing, no matter if we're tuning in or not to this archetypal energy. He is waking us up once a year on his birthday. He births us into his consciousness so that we feel it, we don't forget it. And then throughout the rest of the year, we get to experience on a day-to-day basis, chanting his name, using the passcode, his sounds, his mantra, which protects the mind from being bombarded by negativity so we can focus on our goals. And then his energy will help us to experience success every step of the way. So welcome. It's Wednesday, August 11th, 2021. My name is Sucharita, for those of you who don't know me. Wishing you all a very warm welcome. We have started this 30-day challenge a few days ago, and it feels like we've been doing it for a long time, and yet it feels like we're just starting. So every moment is new. Every practice, whether it's a spiritual practice or something we do in our lives that we're trying to better or master, whether it's training or academics or just having skill sets that we need to polish. Maybe our social skills need to be polished. Maybe we need to be more joyous and happy, even in these uncertain, turbulent times that we live in. COVID lockdown has made us all a bit COVID crazy. And we are experiencing so much turbulence inside of ourselves. We're not sure which way is up, and because we're looking to the government, we're looking to the medical people in the world to determine what it is that we need to do to protect ourselves. So the divine has to intervene because we're all confused. We're all uncertain. We don't know what the right thing to do is. We're just experimenting. It's not to say that we shouldn't follow the rules and regulations to stay safe. It's to say that, hey, you've got to have some critical thinking here and look at all the aspects of the situation and then call on this divine being, blessed by Dr. Pillai, who wakes up that consciousness inside of us to give us super intelligence. So Dr. Pillai is going to be having a live free webinar. So it's free. Please come. It's going to be on August 15th, and it's going to be at 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time. Radha, our fabulous chat host here, is going to pop all the links onto the chat tonight so that you understand where it is that you can find this information. Read it. Even if you think, no, I'm not going to participate in any of it, Ganesha might say, thank you for going and reading about me. I am going to remove obstacles for you just because you're interested. So the cool thing about Ganesha is, though, or maybe it's a paradoxical quality of Ganesha, is that he will put obstacles in the way so that we will call on him. So if we feel like, oh, I'm good, I know Ganesha, I'll chant his mantra, I've had a good relationship with him, or who the heck is Ganesha? I'm not interested in that. So somehow you've stumbled across these teachings. So it could be that Ganesha, whose energy is at the base of your spine in the subtle body or the energy body, that corresponds with the physical body. So the chakras are all aligned. These psycho-spiritual centers, these energy centers are stacked up on top of one another in your backbone, in your energy or your subtle body, your non-physical body. And who's at the base of it all? Who's at the foundation of it all? Ganesha. So Ganesha will remove the blocks and all the negative congested energies that we've absorbed through these psycho-spiritual centers or these energy wheels. We've absorbed it all. It's not even in our thinking mind yet. It's way down in our legs and maybe even in our baby toe, and only we figure it out when we stub our toe and we go, ow, why does that hurt so much? It's not really a stubbed toe. It's that all that negativity that we have been immersed in is stuck to us. So that's why Ganesha creates this success every step up the psycho-spiritual or chakra ladder, and then also every step in our life. So we're going to get into about a 30-minute immersion with this archetype. I have an image of him right here, and he has an elephant head, he has a pot belly, and he rides a mouse. And this is very interesting because I'm not sure if you can see, but there is this kind of belt-like, it's a snake. So he uses it as a belt. And there's a story about it, which you can Google it and say, Fourth Moon, Ganesha, and the Snake Belt. And then that will help you to merge with his energy even more, because the myths are true forever. There's stories about these divine beings and how they would stumble when the world was made up for these divine beings. So the golden age is coming, and it's a time for all of us to evolve into angels, gods, goddesses, masters in the spiritual realm, and have an experience on the earth plane as it evolves into the golden age, where miracle consciousness is there and the physical is no longer tying us down or stopping us up. So this Ganesha has the ability to handle snaky energy. And why I'm saying that is because today is the fourth moon in the month of Adi, or July to mid-August in the Tamil tradition. And this is a power time for Ganesha. So Ganesha loves fourth moons, but this power time is also called Naga Chaturthi, and we talked about it in Power Time Practice last Saturday, so you're going to watch that. It's a very fun-filled and energizing, and also very educational. Will help you to figure out, hey, wow, I didn't know I might have snake curses. What is that? So don't be scared. It's just that the Kundalini energy inside of you, and perhaps in your life and in your DNA, is a bit messed up. It's a bit wacky. So you're not able to harness the energy. You're kind of scattered in your thinking. You're scattered in your goals that you want. You can't stay focused, or you have successes and then you have so many setbacks. And that could be with respect to your relationships, family or personal relationships, work relationships. So bickering, fighting, things like that. Is Naga Chaturthi, this time period on a fourth moon during the month of Adi, that Ganesha can help the snake beings who are Rahu and Ketu, and their energies that will help you to understand your relationship or what you've inherited through your maternal or paternal ancestors. So I don't want to get into that too much. It's just the power of the energy today is so potent, and you will be able to connect with Ganesha during this immersion into his sounds that will swirl around and perhaps even control that snaky energy, so you feel some reprieve from it. And then perhaps you'll explore ways in which you can get rid of all those negative congested energies, especially if you have challenges with Rahu or Ketu in your birth chart. According to Vedic astrology, these planetary beings or these energies are associated with the north and the south nodes of the moon. Rahu is associated with the north node of the moon. Ketu is associated with the south node of the moon, and the moon represents your mind. So this fourth moon today is super packed with obstacle removing or diffusing really negative, congested, poisonous, bickering, fighting, snaky energy. So with that, we're going to get into a state of receptivity. I'm going to move away from the camera, and I'm going to pull the the camera up close and personal to Dr. Pillai, and right in front of him is another Ganesha. So you can have your eyes closed and then go deep as you're listening to Dr. Pillai, chanting the mantra, go with the music, allow it to just take you away from your thinking mind, those ratcheting thoughts up until this point, and then go on a journey with Ganesha. Ask him, it's your day. So what do you want to remove from me? So set your intention so he has a clue. And all this energy is going to be available. And all the divine beings always ask, hey, what do you want? You got to tell me. So you can write it down. You can share it on the chat. You can say it to yourself or say it out loud and ask Ganesha to remove obstacles in your life that you haven't been able to have a breakthrough yet. And you will be surprised. You'll feel all the negative energy or the thought forms that are surrounding your goals or whatever it is that you want to manifest. And it will be just like it was washing it away or diffusing it away by the time you come out. And then you can share your experiences on the chat. So as you're being guided by Dr. Pillai, listen deeply to his voice. He has a very strong connection to Ganesha. So you're going to get this consciousness birthed into you. Prepare yourself and build on that up until in the next few days. And then Dr. Pillai is going to give you a teaching or some knowledge around Ganesha that you can experience more energy coming in, more alignment with this divine being. And then towards his birthday, which is going to be September 9th, we'll be finishing up this series on September 8th. So you can get your cup filled up, as they say, with the blessings of Ganesha every day. So whether you are here live or you're listening to the recording, you can catch up at any time. So you want to be able to build that consciousness inside of you. And then Ganesha will help you to focus on your goal, set the intention for what it is that you want his help with right now. And then it is done. He represents a done deal. He is success. So all you need to do is keep taking the steps in your life, and then miracles happen, and then things go very quickly. He always finds a shortcut. But we've got to take the steps to help ourselves to manifest what it is that we want in our lives. All right. So now that everyone has thought about what they want, maybe even you can say to yourself, I've never experienced miracles consistently on a daily basis in every moment. And that's what I want to experience. And Ganesha will do that for you. So can ask for miracle consciousness, because that's what Ganesha is all about. Siddhi and buddhi consciousness. The highest wisdom is siddhi. It means miracles. It means thinking a thought and manifesting. And then buddhi is to prepare your mind, your brain, your body, your whole being to receive his blessings. All right. So without further ado, now that everybody's here and you're saying hello and where you're from, and Radha's going to be helping out, posting the information that you need to know, and then we'll come back after the meditation chanting sessions where you can chant out loud, chant internally, do a combination of both, but pay attention to what you feel. It's all about your experience, and then we'll come together afterwards. All right, so I'm going to move out of the way, and we're going to move the camera right up to Dr. Pillai. And this is a Ganesha here. He's a very powerful Ganesha. So you can merge or connect with him when you want to as we go along. You can open your eyes or close your eyes. We're going to dim the lights a little bit to give you that meditative support. Now take a few deep breaths. In and out. And now that you've centered yourself and you've taken some breaths in and out, you can feel the clearing of your thoughts. Now put your attention on your eyes. Imagine two beams of light entering your eyes. Cleansing your eyes. Of the karma that you continue to see, and you want to see something else that's more fulfilling, more rewarding, brings more joy and happiness and comfort. So cleanse the eyes of the old images that you're used to. And then if you can imagine what it is that you would love to see, you can put that into your eyes and allow the light to energize or manifest that reality in your eyes. You can put your attention into your ears and imagine two beams of light entering the ears, piercing the eardrums. Feel a pop or that sensation, or imagine it popping as the light enters the inside of your head. You may feel a little bit of heat or tingling. The face may light up. And then you can imagine your brain receiving the light that has entered the ears and is swirling around in the head. Two beams of light shoot up the nostrils. And as they enter the nostrils, feel the cleansing of the prana or the life force that goes along with the breath up the nostrils. And then a beam of light enters your mouth and pierces the tongue. Very important to feel that sensation in your tongue so it can erase whatever you've said to yourself or others and bring in divine speech so you can think, say, and manifest whatever it is that you want. The light even permeates the tonsils and the back of the throat. Feel it swirling around, cleansing the karma that gets stuck in the throat. And a beam of light now pierces your forehead, enters the spot between your two eyebrows, activates the pituitary gland, goes a little deeper into the middle of your brain, activates the pineal gland or the third eye. You might feel some pressure or tingling sensation in the middle of your head, or even in the brain, back of the brain, sides of the brain, front of the brain, top of the brain, inside the middle of the brain. As you scan your attentional energy and the light. And finally, a beam of light comes down from the heavens, pierces the top of your skull, and enters your brain. And as this light moves round and round your brain, the neurons fire. Your brain cells become illuminated, filling themselves up with divine light. intelligence, grace, blessings. Now imagine Dr. Pillai standing before you, enlivening the whole process such that your whole body fills up with light. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Once again, connect with your intention or your prayer. Ask Dr. Pillai to guide your soul to commune with Ganesha.
Second to none is a divine concept. However, you also can have it. When a human becomes God, he can do miracles. How do you become the divine in order to have a second to none consciousness? The God who owns the characteristics of second to none is Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesha is God with great antiquity and worshipped in different galaxies. You put him in your consciousness all the time, then you will have his consciousness. Om Mula Ganapate Namaha. Mula means the original Ganapati. Om Mula Ganapate Namaha. 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 This will get rid of your karma on the one hand, and then acquire his consciousness, which is second to none. Start with half hour a day. Just engage in Ganesha. Read the mantra Om Dham, Om Dham. Then you get rid of your karma and then acquire his consciousness, which is second to none. Om Dham, 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 Om Om Dham. 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 Dham. Om 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 Om Dham. 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 Om Om Dham. 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 Om Dham.
Feel the energy, the communion with your soul, your body, your mind, through the grace and blessings of Dr. Pillai. Ganesha has come alive for you today. In a way that will give you unshakable faith. He gives you success. He is the supreme primordial God who personifies the highest intelligence, the highest consciousness. He's extremely compassionate and available for everyone, no matter who you are. Dr. Pillai calls Ganesha the performer God because he gives results. He does the impossible. If you want the impossible, if you want miracles, you have to go to Ganesha. And Dr. Pillai shares he has an identity with Ganesha. He says, I'm not only manifesting his energy, but literally living it. So give prayer of gratitude to Dr. Pillai for guiding your soul to be initiated, to be immersed in Ganesha, the highest intelligence, the highest consciousness, to do things fast, to find ways out of your problems, to experience miracle consciousness, the highest and fastest and easiest way of manifesting. Make a prayer to all of our fellow participants, whether we're here live or listening afterwards, or creating the consciousness of Ganesha in our lives collectively and around the world. There's a network or a net to capture Ganesha, to bring him into the earth plane, to help to all of us to come out of these uncertain times with grace and ease and miracles, regardless of what obstacles we face on a day-to-day basis. And make a prayer for those people who really need to experience the love, the grace, the compassion of the divine to help them out of harms and hurdles that we can't even imagine. So food, clothing, shelter, medicine, education, people to love those who are lost or forlorn, alone. Ganesha will not let them suffer. With your prayers, and once again, reconnect to your intention or your prayer, whatever you want to manifest. And then as you slowly open your eyes, you can be gazing towards the altar, the image of Dr. Pillai, who is Ganesha, and then the image of Ganesha in the middle of the lights. Receive the blessings, fill yourself up as you slowly come back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Wow, that was fun. So thank you so much for joining, everyone. We'll see you again tomorrow. I'll be hosting again, and we'll see which Ganesha decides to show up. So please do invite your friends, your family members to watch these recordings, even if they aren't live. They will help them to experience the blessings of Ganesha, who removes obstacles. He gives us joy and happiness and all the comforts, and gives us reprieve or a time out from all the uncertain thoughts and confusion. And who knows, maybe they'll experience miracles as well. So thank you to Radha for hosting the chat and also posting all the links. You can see she's there at Pillai Center Practice, the yellow banner. Join Dr. Pillai's live webinar to prepare for Ganesha's birthday. And this live webinar is free, and it is on August 15th at 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time, which is 6 p.m. UTC. So the link is there. And then you can find out about these two Ganeshas that Dr. Pillai is going to initiate everyone into the teachings for this year's celebration of Ganesha consciousness pouring in from the cosmos into the earth plane. Oh, we need it so much. And then you can find out about that. And then how to continue to call on Ganesha is just show up here in the daily, fill your cup up, fill this whole body up with Ganesha consciousness, and watch it. Watch what happens in your life. See how you feel, things that triggered you before. Maybe you're like laughing it away, and then all that negativity allows for your manifestation to come closer and faster and closer to you. So there are no obstacles except for that which is inside of us. So what's going on inside, we're going to see it manifest outside. So we call on Ganesha to say, okay, I get it. I've got to be compassionate like you are. I've got to be non-judgmental about anything that's happening or anyone. Everyone's at where they're at. And no one is exempt from experiencing Ganesha. So we all get to, we all qualify because he lives within us. His energy is in us. And so when we think good thoughts and we say good things to ourselves and others, and we are compassionate, more empathetic, we understand that everyone is groping in the dark and we're stumbling and we fall and we get back up and we brush ourselves off. And we've all been there at some time or another. And we see how the human condition, regardless of your culture, your belief system, whatever country you're from, whatever religion you practice, whatever politics you participate in, or whatever it is that you do at the deep, deep level of the soul, we are connected to Ganesha's energy, his intelligence, his miracle consciousness. And if we just remember that in those sticky situations or we feel stuck, then, oh, I just call on Ganesha. And then you can listen to this audio practice. It's available on SoundCloud. I think we've posted that in previous calls, or maybe Radha will post it. And then you can have it playing anytime throughout the day, in the background, even as background music, while you're driving, while you're eating, while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, while you're sleeping, even. And you might wake up, oh, as if your soul is going through a lullaby to Ganesha. And then you feel this connection, a deeper connection, and there's no resistance or less resistance. You're not thinking about how it is happening or where or why or when it's going to happen, that you will commune with Ganesha. It just will be. So enjoy the blessings. Keep writing your intentions, your goals. They may change from time to time. It could be they change from chanting session to chanting session. So Ganesha knows exactly where you need to go, what you need to be thinking, what you need to be saying and doing. And Ganesha is fully within Dr. Pillai's consciousness. So you can call on Dr. Pillai to awaken Ganesha, because we will forget. We will struggle and suffer. So the two Ganeshas that Dr. Pillai is going to introduce is the one Ganesha is for the highest self-esteem, and the other one is for time compression. So you can go on to the website and read about it. That will be Ganesha saying, here, I'm going to give you some blessings. When you find out and you read about this divine being, something happens inside of you. So he's giving you the invitation. And Dr. Pillai is aligning with this consciousness of high self-esteem, and also to compress time, to make things happen fast. That's what compression of time means. You don't have to wait. So we all need that. We're tired of waiting. We need to manifest now. So thanks so much for joining, everyone. Arjun, thank you so much for doing tech support, and everyone in the background, or the whole team who always is there to support everyone, send out the reminders, and then also the teachers who have been sharing with everyone. since we've started. They'll continue to do that, and we will together hold your hand virtually and make sure that you have a space to come, clear out any negativity, and enjoy being filled up with Ganesha consciousness. Reflections is saying, yes, thank you. It was amazing, but I missed you all. Okay. Katina is saying, what, Arjun? You guys are so much fun. So I'm going to just scroll up to see if there are any questions. People are from all around the world. It's fabulous. Marius is saying here, I remember you from Haramba Ganapati Empowerment last year. I've been practicing every day since. Oh, okay. So you're having a little chat with someone, and that's something that you can do too, is you don't have to wait for Ganesha's birthday or for these initiations. You could explore Pillai Center Academy, where there are various programs on Ganesha courses that you can get initiated into Ganesha consciousness and catch up with all the empowerments, all the mantras, all the meditations that Dr. Pillai has given out over the years. And then you can put it into your everyday practice. As Marius is sharing, he's done. Fabulous. So again, the links are there to join Dr. Pillai, the free webinar on August 15th at 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time. It's in this Pillai Center YouTube. So come and you can go there, or you can go onto the viewing page at Pillai Center. And then also, I believe it's going to be on Facebook or some sort of social media. So we want you to be able to tune in any or all of those ways and share it with your friends. Give us a thumbs up. Make sure that you click on the bell here and subscribe, click on the bell so that you get the alert. Many times, like I do, I forget, and then I get the ping and I go, oh my gosh, I got to show up for this call and fill myself up. So we're building Ganesha consciousness. It's already in us, but we are accessing that connection where we feel a part of it growing, expanding inside of us. So we can't blink and miss it. So Sheila, Anush, and Surya send their love to Sadhguru Babaji and Lord Ganesha. We ask for health for our cousins Shada and Zoya and her children. God bless. Beautiful. All glory to Ganesha, all glory to Babaji. Sue Brooks says. Reflections Covenant says, Namaste from Hawaii. Awesome. Peace. Thanks, Babaji. Peace, Sutrita and Evelyn. Hey, Katina, I miss being live with everyone, but on vacation. The timing is in the middle of the daytime activity. Blessings are 1 year. Yeah, since Ganesha from last year. Mira is saying here, Sutrita, how long is our Ganesha chanting session tonight? It is as long as it is now. So the mantra practice is 30 minutes, and it is equivalent to 360 chants of Ganesha, Om Gam, to invoke Ganesha consciousness. So 360 chants, everyone participated in. Whether you were a little late or you left early, you still got that energy. And then we multiply it by the number of people who were here on the call during the meditation. So I don't know what it was. I think it was maybe close to 140 or 150 or something like that. So multiply that by the number of chants that we all did, 360 Om Gams. And then we come up with that energy, or that number that represents the energy, the community or the group energy that you would not be able to create on your own. You would create the 360 chants energy, intelligence, the light, the consciousness of Ganesha. When we're coming together as a group, everyone contributes and we get all that. It fills up all of ourselves, and it makes you to feel like you're exploding with joy and happiness and obstacle removing energy. So the more, the merrier. That's why we say invite everyone. So lots of blessings from everyone to one another. And who does that in life? Who gets to say namaste, God bless you, this is awesome, may you be at peace, may you have miracles, may Ganesha's energy always be with you. Gratitude, messages of gratitude. Who says divine? Who says thank you with the divine will coming through you? We just randomly say it out of politeness. But when we are here, it's potent. It's loaded with gratitude of your soul to say thanks for coming and getting the blessings from Dr. Pillai. So Katina's saying, yes, hit that thumbs up, support the channel. Yay, thank you. So there's lots of conversation going on, lots of invocations to Ganesha from everyone from all around the world. So exciting to see you here. So I think we've come to conclusion. Oh, Musumi is saying here, thank you for dissolving my negative money consciousness and more money flowing into me with love and grace, guiding me in my career path, guiding both my sons into their presence and success. Lovely, lovely. God bless. Hi, Lishabel, or H. Lishabel. Shlishabel, maybe. After blessing me on my third eye yesterday, Ganesha today blessed me in my heart chakra. I felt him dancing in my heart and feeling the rotating vibration within my heart, creating joy. And out of Ganesha emerged Ardhaneshwara with Murugavel and merging with me in high speed, feeling blessed. Thank you from Singapore. Thank you for sharing that. Katina saying, thank you, Goddess Suchita. Thank you for your energy, time, teachings, and thank you for sharing your space. Oh, I love it. Dr. Pillai is here. He's empowered all these images over the years. So it's so lovely to be able to share it with everyone. Even though we're here in a virtual classroom, you can feel the energy coming from Dr. Pillai, beaming into everyone, and then with everyone's focus, the attention, the sincerity of the heart, you're going to experience the blessings coming through. Rigo is saying, supreme thankful to Suchita, to Babaji, to Ganesha, to all the team of Dr. Pillai, to the Devas, the Devis, to all the participants. Tears in my eyes of thankful to all. I feel subtle energy, and that's the thing that we want to do too. We want to get out of our mind mush. We're thinking too much. We're trying to figure it out. We're trying to analyze it. And we all know when we analyze things, it's analysis that we get paralyzed. So we have this paralysis by analysis or over analysis. It's not that analysis isn't good, but when we're ratcheting in it, we kind of create doubt with all the questions we ask. So when we feel the subtle energy, you can't doubt that. It is in you and no one can take it away. So that vibration is what Rigo is sharing, experienced today. Yasmin, lovely, so powerful and beautiful. Love, love, love. Gratitude to Babaji. Love, beloved Lord Ganesha. Absolutely. Sujata saying, sincere prayer to Ganesha to bless the needy and be with everyone. So when you go on to Pillai Center and you read about Ganesha and you say, maybe I can't afford to take the course or to be with Dr. Pillai for the birthday, the paid services, you just go on to Tripura Foundation. And this is an invitation. It's not you must do this. This is an invitation to do something for someone who is so much more needy than you. And it can just be a small amount. Your intention is that you will give from your heart, your body, your mind, your soul, and you watch. Ganesha will remove the obstacles. If you really, really, really want to participate, he will do that. And why I'm saying that, it's like we're all here on this earth plane in this lifetime and many lifetimes to check off the boxes. So there's boxes of things that we need to do. So we need to be kind and compassionate towards one another, treat one another as we would like to be treated. The golden rule is across the traditions, across the cultures. It's a message that pretty much says the same. We also need to get on a spiritual path, to chant mantras, meditate, to clear out our negative mindset and all the negativity or uncertainty that we've absorbed. So that's why we do the practices. We come and participate, satsang. We come together as a global community. So easy to do now with the internet. And then we have a guru. We're so lucky we found a Sadguru. The highest truth will be revealed inside of us by the grace and blessings of Sadguru. And we also need to be charitable. So if we haven't checked all those boxes off and we're wondering why we're stuck, and we've checked most of them off, and yet we haven't been as charitable as we could be, it's super easy. So you can go on to tripurafoundation.org, and Radha may post it on the chat. And then you can just pray to Ganesha. Okay, I can only give this. I really, really want to do something for someone who would not have a hope. Maybe the elderly, or feeding million meals of hope, million meals. And then to give hope to those people who are hungry. Oh, I hope I get fed today. And it's for real. It just does something. Your soul cries out and says, thank you for being charitable. And then what does Ganesha do? Boom. He gives you so many blessings. So try it out and let us know how it goes, because that's what I've experienced in my life, especially when I have obstacles in areas of my life where I just can't find a way out, finances or relationships, or at the workplace, or on my spiritual path. And then I remember, okay, if I check off the checkbox that says, hey, have you been charitable lately? Have you given without asking anything in return? Have you thought about how your small amount of donation would make a huge difference in someone's life and improve it thereafter? Make their soul to sing. Make their soul to be happy knowing that they're going to be able to have a meal, or able to be with others, able to experience divinity as a saving grace, just when they thought they couldn't go one more moment. So when we do participate in that, it's an incredible experience, and Ganesha will then say, okay, you did what you did, you took the steps, and now I'm going to help you to experience tremendous blessings and success. So Reflections is saying, thank you immensely, Babaji, for an amazing year, getting closer to Lord Ganesha and understand him more. Blessings to Shrita for guiding us along. Thank you, Radha, for keeping us informed. Peace. Absolutely. Shri Vaishnav Core Yoga is saying, thank you so much, Shrita. Beautiful meditation. That's the grace and blessings of Dr. Pillai. I'm here to open up the call and allow you to connect with him and Lord Ganesha. Kalyani is saying, thank you, Babaji, Ganesha, to all present here. And that's what it is. The presence is the gift, isn't it? How else will we feel uplifted if we're not coming together with people who are like-minded and committed to these spiritual beings? Whether you believe it or not, it's something is calling or moving you. What is it? It's your soul. And your soul says, you haven't been feeding me. I need to be fed the spiritual food. And then I'm very thirsty. So quench my thirst with the mantras, the spiritual satsang, the community here. Lord Ganesha, I need miracles, at least miracles, to be able to attend these sessions. Lucky to have electricity now. Omar is sharing that. And it is a miracle. It's a miracle to do your spiritual practices and to join together as a global community. And I hope your power is back, Omar. Sarita is saying, thanks, Sadhguru, Dr. Pillai, for coming into my life. Absolutely. And if you do post your messages on this chat, it gets saved and it gets shared with Dr. Pillai. He will say, what went on today? And then they will show him and he will say, okay, good. So even if you think, I'm far away from Dr. Pillai, in your soul, in your heart, in your being, he's there and you'll feel him. And then when he listens to this, or if someone's reading it out to him, or if he's reading it himself, then you will feel this blessing energy. And wherever you are, all of a sudden you go, oh my God, he read it. And it is like that. So be sincere and heartfelt, and you will receive the blessings no matter how far near you are. You think you are. Okay, so there are lots of other messages, and I'm so happy that you are sharing and inspiring one another. So we'll see you tomorrow, same time, start time, and we'll see what type of Ganesha comes. So if you were thinking, oh, I'm going to skip out tomorrow, well, I invite you to come back. So God bless you all. Thanks again, everyone, and we will see you when we see you next. Namaste.